Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Channel Card Tricks, and today we're going to learn a very simple find a card. You know, find a card, right? It's where you have a selection of cards, you fan them towards the spectator, they take one, they memorize it, they return it, you shuffle, you find their card, okay? This is going to be a very simple version of that. Well, right now, I don't know if you can even tell, but I don't have a full deck of cards. This is not a full deck. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go through your deck and you're gonna find these cards and just these cards. I want you to find the Ace of Spades, the Three of Spades, the Five of Spades, the Seven of Spades, and the Nine of Spades, okay? From your hearts, I want you to find the Ace of Hearts, the Three of Hearts, the Five of Hearts, Seven of Hearts, and the Nine of Hearts. From your clubs, find the Ace of Clubs, Three of Clubs, Five of Clubs, Seven of Clubs, and Nine of Clubs, and then lastly, the Seven of Diamonds. What do all these cards have in common? Well, they all look different one way or the other way. Most cards are dual-ended, double-ended, which means they look the same right side up or upside down. But there's a few cards that look like they're pointing up. Notice that spade in the center. It's pointing up. If I turn it, now it's pointing down, right? You can see that. This Nine of Hearts, the heart is pointing up, but now it is clearly pointing down. Same with this Nine of Clubs. The center club is up, and now it's down. With the diamonds, it doesn't work as well because the diamonds don't have a non-symmetrical shape. So with the diamonds, I'm going to rely on this because it's higher, right? This diamond is higher and now it's lower. So what I want to do is I want to take all these cards and I'm going to mix them together so that there's a nice mix of cards, red and black, suits, right? I'm going to mix them all up as much as possible because I want it to look as random as possible, right? I don't want it to look like it's an even shuffle. And then I'm going to go through the cards and make sure that the center pip, every single one is pointing the right way. So I'm going to turn this so that it's facing me so that you can see the right side up, okay? So that is pointing up. This is pointing up. Now this center pip is pointing up. This Five is pointing up. The Seven is pointing up. This Nine of Hearts is up. The Seven of Hearts is up. This Nine of Clubs is up, up. Here, I'm looking here. This one right here. This needs to be right side up, right side up, right side up, right? Right side up, right side up, right side up. Now, there was a couple in there where I had some clubs and some spades back to back. I'll see if I can stick that heart there in the middle of these blacks. And I got two there. I got three there. So if I just casually show these cards, I could tell a spectator, I have some cards right here, and they're not in any particular order, right? They're clearly mixed up. I got reds, blacks, right? And what I want you to do is just pick any card you like, okay? At this point, it doesn't matter if the cards are going this way or this way. It doesn't matter because they're all going the same direction, right? As long as they're all going the same direction, it doesn't matter. In fact, you could show the cards all different. Say, you know, I have a group of different cards here. I have reds and blacks, mostly spot cards. Well, they're all spot cards, but you can say whatever you want. You can say here, I'll even give them a little shuffle just to make sure that you know that I don't know the order of them. Notice I shuffled them overhand style, which means I'm not changing the orientation, right? And again, it doesn't matter if they're this way or this way, okay? I'm gonna fan the cards for the spectator and I'm gonna say you can take any card you like. Let's say they take this one right here, okay? I'm taking the Ace of Clubs. While they're holding their card, I'm gonna take this packet and swing it around. So now all my cards are going in the opposite direction, okay? And I'm gonna fan the cards towards them again and say you can put this back anywhere anywhere you like, right? And so they're going to take their card and they're going to put it back anywhere they like. And as you can see, as they put it back in, they're putting it back in upside down from all the other cards. Once it goes in, I'll do the same thing. I'll say, you know, I'll just give it a little overhand shuffle just to make sure that it's lost. And I'll do it again just to make sure it's lost. And at this point, you could do it one of two ways. You could have the cards facing you, and you could just say, okay, I'm going to try to find your card like that. Or you could just fan the cards again like this and do it that way. But I think that's harder to do because you need to see the whole card, okay? So I would fan the cards to myself, and immediately I would see, okay, all the orientation of these cards, all the pips are pointing up, 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 down. So I already see the down, and I know it's the ace of clubs. Up, 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 okay? So I could just go through these and say, up, it's this one, okay? Or you could do a fake out. And what I mean by that is you could go like this. You can go, you know what? It might be that card, or it might be this card. This is their card. This is the ace of clubs. This is the one I know is theirs. I'm putting it right in the middle. Or maybe this card. You know what? I think it's one of these three cards. Can you do me a favor? Can you take your hand and can you move it over each card? Just move it over each card for me, just like that. And they move their hand over the cards. And you say, you know what? I don't think it's this card. Can you move your hand over these two cards again? And they move their hand over these two cards. And you say, you know what? I don't think it's this card. I'm pretty sure it's this card. Your card was the ace of clubs. And they say yes. So remember, it's super easy to do because you're just looking at the orientation of the cards. And as long as they do it quickly, right, you're going to have them pull their card out like that. And as it's spread, I'll just swing the cards around like that as I close and just re-spread and have the card returned. And that way I can guarantee that they didn't change the orientation. I don't let them walk off, right? Don't let them walk off or just say like, hey, take your card. They take it, I swing it back around. They put it back. I do an overhand shuffle just to prove that it's lost. And then I go through. And like I said, you can do it just as a quick reveal and just say, up, I think that's your card. Is it your card? They say yes. Or you can do it as a slow reveal and put down three cards and do the little guessing game, which kind of adds a little bit more mystery to it, adds another layer to the secrecy, and helps you keep that secret a little safer so they don't know exactly what you did. I hope that works for you. I hope you guys like that one. And if you need to watch the video again, of course, watch it again. I'm sure the instructions will be a little more clear to you the second time around. And as always, we ask that you like, subscribe, and follow, and keep coming back here to learn more beginning level magic tricks. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye. Hey, have you ever purchased a magic trick that they said was easy or for beginners, and when you opened it up, it was just a bunch of parts and some typed out instructions? Like, how are you supposed to figure out how to do a trick with instructions that are this small and there's just no detail, right? No video, no pictures. You're so disappointed. You wanted to learn how to do this trick. You thought it'd be fun. And then when you got it in the mail, you were sorely disappointed. I want to help you. This channel wants to help you. I have a whole playlist of instructional videos that'll walk you through my personal handling on these tricks plus many more. Now, obviously, you need to own the tricks, right? You need to own the tricks in order to perform them. You won't be able to do any of these tricks unless you actually own them. But another great way to use this channel is as a way to look at tricks that are available on the market and to decide whether those tricks are going to work for you. I purchase all of my tricks from penguinmagic.com. And so if you'd like access to that playlist, if you would like to see kind of behind the scenes and get my personal handling for these tricks plus many more, you can hit the join button down below and subscribe to this channel for only 99 cents a month. And as long as you're a subscriber, you'll have access to those videos plus any new ones I continue to make. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week.